Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Ivy and I'm a YouTuber and content creator based in Asaba, Delta State, Nigeria. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 essential items you should own for your personal grooming in hair salons, makeup studios and all the rest. Now, if it's a content you would like to see, then please keep on watching and don't forget to subscribe. It only takes 1 second. Welcome back guys. So the very first thing you should own is your clipper. I always have people that underneath this wig I have on a low cut hair and I have my personal clipper. Now this is an investment, but clippers are not so expensive. You can get a good clipper for under 30,000 naira. I mean, it's cheaper than just save up and get it. Sometimes you can ask the barber to have their clipper sterilized and everything, and they can tell you they've sterilized it. Sometimes they will just pour something in it and burn it and say, oh, they've burnt it and this and that. But it's always advisable that you have your clippers. Like, don't share sharp objects with people in public spaces. It just helps prefer it's just more hygienic, one, and secondly it helps to prevent the transfer of diseases like I heard of a person who got infected with HIV/AIDS because they used contaminated clipper. I think I've also heard of hepatitis. You can also get other diseases that you can contract through blood. And if it's not a contaminated equipment or clipper and you now happen to have a cut, and barbing salons are always very full. They don't like to have any ailment on the forehead, so you have to be very, very careful. Protect yourself. Get your own clipper. Oraimo makes clippers. There are so many brands. I have used about 2 or 3 at this point. Over the years, I started my local journey in 2020 during the lockdown period, and this is second clipper because the other one I got was a gift for someone close to me. So get you a clipper. Personally, I got my clipper along with like dust brush, hairbrush, comb. I have everything in this bag, so as I'm going to the barbing salon, I'm carrying the full bag. And that is charger. You just charge it and you know that they are using it just for you. I mean, yes, you can't be overly cautious and all of that, but you can do the best you can. Okay, so especially when you are cutting, I just see people just come, just sit down, just have their hair cut, and they will carve around it. Like, man, it's so risky. It's so risky. And the next person comes and sits down. The amount of people who don't even bother to even ask the barber to sterilize, and most of the barbers, if you don't even insist, they don't. So please be very, very careful. Own your own clippers. The second personal grooming items that you should own, you should have yours. Applies mainly to ladies, but it can also apply to guys because guys always also visit spas and all that thing. So it doesn't really matter, but it applies more to ladies than the guys. Please have your own personal cuticle remover. Most spas now or manicure stations, like, you have workers who sell this, and when you come they just ask you for a token. Depends on the brand. I've gotten this for 500. The particular one I have in my hand right now is 1,000 naira, but there are cheaper alternatives to this. Use it to remove when you're going for your manicure pedicure. You just have your own. You can buy the pack or the set, and when you're going, you just pick one, or you have one just there, you're using it. When you're going, you carry it. It's for you. When they finish, they'll give it back to you. So something you should be sharing. You should be sharing with anybody. You should be sharing with people. Don't allow them use someone else's own for you. Same thing goes with your razor blade. We'll come to this, but just generally sharp objects. Okay, so this is the second thing, that personal grooming item that you should never share with anyone. Okay, you should own your own. The third personal grooming item I would like to talk about today are weavon needles. The needles that you use to sew in weavons on your hair. Now, if you go to the market, they sell the pack, like the full pack has over over 30 needles in it, and it's going for about 1,006, 1,007. My dear, buy them. Just get it. It's yours. When you get there, they want to make your hair, they want to fix your hair. Me personally, when I was making my hair, I used to have a foam I just cut out, like normal foam. Because I'm bougie like that. I gave it to a tailor, and so they just sewed the pouch for the foam, just like a small pillow. So whenever I'm going to make my hair, I go with that. And then when it's time to make my hair, I just, whoever is going to thread it, like, okay, this is my needle, please. When you thread, like I'm watching you, you are like, I can give you like 10. They'll just thread the whole 10 and fix them in on that pillow for me. And then that is what where they pick from to sew the hair. And when it gets finished, like they finish one, like, oh, let my second thread it, while I'm like, no, because you're making my hair, I can't watch to see what's going on. Just leave it. When you are done, and wait, I don't mind. When you are done with the ones in front of me, once you finish, put it back there. When you are done with the ones in front of me, you can now thread one or two before you go through that 10. Sometimes you might not even finish it. We are done. So it's very, very important, because hair salons, again, people are coming in. Like, you could see that sometimes they just have like a joint place. Anybody just have someone threading, just put the needle there. This one can take this one as used for the other hair and use for your hair, or take the other one from the other hair, and it's a chaotic atmosphere. So just have your own needle. Or sometimes they also have needles for sale. So when you get there, you insist on new needles. But me, I don't trust that there are new needles that they always say, oh, it's a new needle, because I wasn't there when you got it. You could have as well, people have come, people leave it, they'll just wipe it and pack it back and say it's new needle. We're making deals from there. So it's better you get your own brand new one, okay? So that is the third item that you should never ever share. Your personal grooming item that you should never ever share with anyone. You should own your own. The fourth personal grooming item that you should never ever share with anyone, you should always own your own, is a razor blade. This is a very, very popular brand, the Tiger razor blade. This Tiger razor blade is very, very popular, and is often used by makeup artists to clean up the eyebrow area. It's often used by barbers as well to deepen or knitting the pattern, like if you have like a side pattern on your low cut hair and all of that good stuff, just to carve it properly, they often use it. Look, a pack of that Tiger razor blade has 10 little packets in it. Get you one of those packs. Is going for less than 3,000 naira. Get you one of those packs, and whenever you are going, and you can just get the smaller packs like this, and when you are going out, you take one when you have to. Most makeup artists now are smarter, times are changing, like they have their normal packs. I always insist that they open it up, the new one, like they show it to you and they open it up in your presence for your own safety. Very, very, very important. And the fifth and final item I would say is a nail cutter. Don't share nail cutters with anybody, even be it your spouse, be it your sister, your brother, anybody. Have your own personal nail cutters. When you go to the spa, have them use your own personal nail cutter, please. Like, I don't know why people don't stress on this enough, but it is very, very important. Okay, I just thought to come on here to share these tips with you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for staying tuned till the end, and until I come your way again, remain blessed. Bye, guys.